It's been a race of the southern region as the 2023 general election in Nigeria fast approaches. While the southwest claims it deserves to field the next president, the southeast claims it is best positioned to occupy the most exalted seat in the country. Joining us now to speak on the chances of the southwest against the southeast in the election ahead is a chieftain in the ruling All Progressives Congress, Boye Oyewumi. Welcome to Newsday. Now, the southeast believes that in the interest... Yes, the Southeast believes that in the interest of justice, fairness, and equity, they should produce the next president of Nigeria. What's your take on this?
Well, I'm of the belief that anybody from any part of Nigeria is qualified to take the top position in the country. But I don't think it's something that it's a matter of it's my turn, it's not your turn. You have to put the best people, set of people forward. Because where we are in the country now, it goes beyond where you come from. We want people who can deliver. So the Southwest is not opposed, and they're not even really very bothered about who rules the country. It's more we're more interested in how you rule the country. It's just, fortuitous that quite a few people from the Southwest have put up their, raised their hands that they want to contest. I believe the race is open. We have a right to contest for this presidency, just as they have a right. So you just have to bring their best legs forward, and let's see what happens.
And Boye, some say that the Southwest Zone does not deserve to take the presidency in 2023 because they already had that opportunity in 1999 when President Olusegun Obasanjo was president of Nigeria. How do you react to that, and what do you say? Should that count, or should that not make any difference whatsoever?
Well, it depends on how you want to dice it. I mean, the Southwest could bloody well say that they fought for democracy and they should. So I think the argument is going to the mundane when it's like we are qualified to have it, they are not qualified to have it. I don't think that's the kind of discussion we should be having in 2022. The truth is that the preponderance of the pro-democracy groups are Southwest, with fringes of other members of the society joining in. That does not give us an exclusive right to the presidency. I would want to see more people come in to challenge those who have come out. What we've seen so far are a few serious people and some that I would say is more like a pantomime. If there's a desire by other members of other Nigerians, there's enough room there to ply their trade or make their arguments possible.
And Boye, let me get into what you just said a little more. You were talking about the candidates that have thrown their hat in for presidency. Can you give us a little better of an assessment of some of the candidates?
Well, without being specific, there have been a few declarations, and then some that we're expecting to actually later declare, but the body language is inclined to believe that they will. But there's some who have actually come out, and I looked in amazement, I'll be very blunt, yesterday, where there was a declaration, and I was wondering, how could you be having run-ins with anti-corruption agencies at the same time you're declaring for presidency? I think we deserve better, let me put it that way, for want of another word.
Now, there's a prominent candidate within your party, the APC, who some see as a kingmaker that has also made his interests known, concerning the presidency in 2023. But a lot of people believe his controversial and his type of divide and rule politics is not what the country needs at the moment. So I'd like to ask you, what type of president should we look out for in 2023? What type of president does Nigeria deserve?
Well, Nigeria deserves a president that can inspire us out of the present difficulties that we have, because we're at a point, we're at the precipice. That is the truth. Nigeria is like a football that the legs that keep the ball floating are getting tired. So it's either you change the ball or you change the legs. Now, when the chips are down, I think we need somebody to inspire us. We need candidates who have a high pedigree and who are not controversial in any way. Even the predominant candidate in APC, as far as I know, there are no proven allegations, nothing in court. So I would want to give him his right of way to contest. But having said that, we want to see, if you ask me personally, I'd want to see the field to be opened to others so that we have a basket to choose from, not just one or two. Because we're talking about Nigeria here. We're talking about a nation that is on the precipice. We're probably in the last chance saloon, as some people would have it, would put it. So we need to have a broad spectrum to choose from. I've always believed personally that it is the crown that looks for the head, not the head that looks for the crown. And that will play out in this forthcoming presidential election.
All right, then, moving on from
the program the presidency in Nigeria.
Okay, so moving on from the 2023 general elections, let's come down to your domain now, your constituency in Ondo State. Apparently, you're looking to get the senatorial seat. Tell us more.
Well, I come from the southern part of the state, and I've carried the political handbag. I understand governance to the context in which I've performed, and I just feel that the southern senatorial district deserve better leadership. We have a senator now who I'm hoping to replace. I'm just one of the candidates, I must say. There are other people who are equally qualified, but I'm more interested in where I'm going, not who is surrounding me.
All right. Well, we wish you luck in your candidacy anyways. But continuing with the presidency.
Thank you.
The discussion of where he comes from, zoning versus competence or experience. Can you talk a little bit more about what you would think is important in terms of who we should be looking for 2023?
I would go for somebody who has proven integrity, who is competent, who has a high level of experience in governance, somebody who can heal the wounds of the land, who can bring together the cleavages that we see, somebody who has, let me put it jokingly, a political wonder bra to bring us back together. There are successes here and there, but there are also, demonstrable failures that we have seen. So it has to be somebody who can rally Nigeria as Nigerians, not a divide and rule. And I feel that the candidates that are coming out, some of them can do the job, but I would want to see the field to be opened up to more, possibly, people who have distinguished themselves in other areas of life, not political jobbers.
Episode Chieftain Boye Oyewumi, thank you so much for joining us on Newsday.